资深成人轻小说家罗森遭到中国判刑12年的事情有网友翻出罗森以前的推文他居然还期望武统台湾。那这是我在推特上看到谢立胜插画这个推友发的，下面还有人回复说，在2022年的3月的时候，有一个PTT 上的贴文问说，如果习近平要把台湾去军事化怎么办？这位罗森就回答说，谁来我也都投降。他是一个投降派而且据说还期望武统台湾但是呢武统台湾还没有发生他已经在中国被判刑12年了。自由时报也有报道说罗森呢是写有《风姿物语》是中国玄幻武侠启蒙运动的发起者之一。台湾资深成人轻小说作家
到意大利的水都威尼斯来游玩的时候，都会搭乘当地著名的贡多拉小船游威尼斯河，但是有一团陆客团居然是发生了整艘船翻覆的意外。据了解，意外会发生是因为这群陆客不听船夫的劝告，是执意乱动拍摄，导致船只经过小桥的时候重心不稳，整艘船翻覆，害得船上所有人，包括了船夫在内，是全部落水。影片当中可以看到船上的游客有2名女子落水了，而其中1名女子情绪是相当的惊恐，甚至一度大叫，而其他人虽然也落水，但手里仍紧紧地握住手机，所幸最后是全数救了上岸。
This Long Log's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remember.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a whole farmlands deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Long Locks, but fell and broke his neck. gonna make me wait. Here it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
So?
Got the bean, but long locks.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef was a
Too bad he didn't.
I trust no one. Learned that
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. It was in Matina, a few years past. I'd gone there to We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd... I followed him out.
Yeah, superhuman son.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
A higher vampire and you were on him?
I've always had a way with ostensibly...
That's supposed to be about me too?
Oh, bother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. Though, you do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions inside you. Ever feigning indifference. You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm. That he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess. What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him, and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned, or I'll burn up.
Got a history with Detlef now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. It's time to go. Just a bit. Oh, the 3 little pigs' homes. But you know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
Mm-hmm. One being lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
They didn't like that.
Damn it. big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Stunted a bit, but yeah, it's there.
Well, well, aren't you full?
Not a bad singer. Do a pretty mean rendition of...
But here we are chatting. We must keep looking. So, do you like it here?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that. Watch out! Pixies!
Not good.
Cigars! Pipes! Rolling thieves!
Contract from a goose. That's new.
You really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in...
The ribbon.
There's not much to explain. I got it from a tour.
But it means a lot.
How should I put it? And the ribbon...
Dears, could you continue this touching scene?
Wasting time.
Such exquisite robes the world's never seen. My new attire reveals itself but to the wise and cultivated. Such exquisite robes the world's never seen.
Doesn't seem to be at home. A feather broken. There was a fight. A feather broken. There was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings.
Watch out!
Or did it just get
Pixies.
plucked?
Only one beam to go. Concentrate, Geralt. Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
It's ours! A golden X as well!
Ugly bastard.
You mean to cross the barbarous Barbarossa? Not on your life!
Stench.
Oh well, where's the key?
Here it is. Got it. Good thing you posted that note.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
Did you really travel all the way here?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Yes. Visit Toussaint once, you will always long to return.
Hello? Can we talk?
Watch my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But what brings you?
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. but it won't be easy. The thing is, Little Red Riding Hood's popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks, and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Hood now rots at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. He was cast in the role of the Nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little...
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance.
Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg? Any luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
Mm-hmm. And you, the hunter.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if Little Red Riding Hood is not with you!
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But, Grandmama, what big eyes you have!
The better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have!
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Remember what Joss said about the red bean. A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Ah, at last we have...
What?
I find myself wondering, are you really not interested in what...
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest.
Yes. And the noble knights of Tucson, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace strip. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me. Or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Should have stayed there, maybe.
Perhaps. Perhaps I should have forgotten everything, started a new life. But you know what? There came a point when I thought, you wanted a monster. Then a monster you shall get.
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat.
Three bears.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
One a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right.
Someone's eaten from my bowls.
Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking. Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beans. Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them!
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with... him.
Not your lucky day. For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
That's so? How?
No, I need you... Oh, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt. And I'm not afraid to say it. I've no idea.
Just gonna go our separate ways? No parting words?
Did you wish to tell me something?
Actually, that'd probably be best.
Oh my. No woman's ever treated you this way.
Not that I recall, no.
In that case, at last you felt what so many women in this world feel at times. That may very well.
What's that supposed?
Nothing beyond. Come.
Will-o'-the-wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do. And I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
Sienna, you've already run afoul of one vampire. Don't start a fight with another, all right?
Then tell said other vampire to stop taunting me.
I shall do my utmost.
Let's go. Really want to be done with this. Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. Yet I owe him this meeting.
Let's get ready. Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlef, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part. A shame.
Sienna!
What I had to do. What she deserved. Beauclair will know peace once more. The vampires will have left the city by dawn. I shall leave as well. Go far away, far from men. You can try to stand in my way. Then I shall kill you both. Though that is not at all my will. The decision is yours. You can go, but if ever we meet again, I shall keep my distance, believe me. Geralt, Regis, farewell.
I'm sorry. I swore to protect her, I know, but it happened so fast. What have we done?
Let a killer walk. Isn't that what you wanted from the start, though? We have to let Anna Henrietta know.
Geralt, you will face...
I know. All the same, we have to inform her.
Hey there, Geralt of Rivia.
What do you want?
Me? Not a thing. Name's Handsome Jacques.
Can't readily
Come now, mate.
What can you get?
Exactly. Anything a patron of this little even brought in a slinky piece of ours once. A border claimed to... You see, out there beyond the walls, I'm a lowly dog's body.
You know me?
No. That's a stretch. No, I wouldn't say that, no. But I do know they've assigned you to the laundry, same as me. And I know what you're in for, your dastardly deed. Then again, I know that about every jester who winds...
Kinda cute.
The Duchessa hired you to find the butcher of Beauclerc. Then this brute simply vanished. Dropped off. Best informed mutt in this kennel, paws down. Duchessa's cross, no doubt, while you await your trial. Though she never...
Since you seem to know so much.
None can tell you that. Henrietta's a fickle cocotte. There's just no knowing which teat she's like to flesh. But I'd advise against escape. You're a prisoner among many now.
Why'd they lock you?
Hodgepodge. I had no domicile, but had to winter somewhere, so I robbed a shopkeeper. Couldn't have made a... After that, I shifted course, started pinching bigwigs' noses. Cut the tail of Count Beauvieux's steed, got a year, filled his cask with dung from between my very own cheeks. That got me 3 years of free room and board.
We gonna report for this laundry duty?
Away we go. Personally, I'm pleased we're assigned to it. Those rags stink like sick in the sun, but you get used to it. And when you're...
Don't get my dander.
I've no clue, but we're better off chomping grass.
I'll get over your dander if you get my drift.
You talked to that, did you?
I sure did.
Me, I
haven't
had
well,
will you stay long?
What you were selling had no right
Learned
to
his
be
lesson.
That
Stop dragging your feet.
Rubbish!
Your aged meat had half of this galloping to the tree. That's because should have sold your slot to pieces.
Pack the dirty rags in the tub. I'll see to the suds of water. Laundry's the most important corner of this coop. Take it away, remove it, we'd be no different from the rats. And stir the rags. Water's almost boiled.
Who have we here?
The Guardian of Gutter snipes lock.
My.
Back off.
Hear that? The laundry wench is busy.
You go ahead and chit.
Thanks for sticking your...
You're in the coop, mate. Only one thing counts here.
Come on. Be constructive. Make yourselves useful.
Yes, we should see to the wash, or they'll put us in confinement.
Hey! The mutant's trying charms. Grab yourselves, wash...
Giving me no choice.
Stay together! At least try to!
Mopsy!
What is going on here?
Nothing.
I'm not asking you, but the one on the floor. Have you anything to say?
I slipped on some soap.
You slipped on soap?
Lots of soap here. It is a laundry.
Harlots, brutes. Solitary for the lot of you. You'll have ample time to consider. Think about the choices you've made in life. I'll make certain of it.
Didn't do anything to deserve solitary.
Shut it! Milton was my cousin. You let him die. Was the Duchess's coin not enough? Did you expect more to save a good man's life?
Arrived too late. Nothing I could do.
And when the beast tore apart the Duchess's sister, too late then too? Were it up to me, you'd have hanged already. And don't you try any Witcher tricks on me. You will end oh so badly if you do.
Here of your own free will, Stefan? Or did they lock you up too? Bet you're thinking about food. What you'll eat once you're free. Mutton leg. That's what I'm dreaming of. Well roasted on the outside, nice and juicy in the middle.
Are you the lout from Rivia?
Yep, I'm that lout.
Come with me. You're to be sentenced.
To what?
To shut it. What am I, the town crier? Hands behind your back. Now let's go, and no funny business.
Get ready. Soon all your problems will be solved, once and for all.
Do you know where this leads?
No. Hope it's the exit, though.
You guessed it. The thing is, there are different kinds of exits. Some walk this path to freedom. Others walk it straight into eternity.
Which am I headed for?
I don't know. Yet one thing is certain. You will never walk this path again.
Mark Dubois, you are hereby judged guilty of trampling Alice Valref, the cupbearer's wife, while on horseback. The woman's condition is critical.
It was an accident. I was riding fast, true, but she jumped out in front of me.
In light of the above, there can be but one sentence. Death by decapitation.
No, I didn't do anything! Help! There must be witnesses!
Off with his head.
Next! Paul, the Witcher, take him to the tower. That's an order.
An order's an order. Guess you're not next after all. Follow me. You're supposed to follow me.
Why do you make me watch that execution?
So you'd know this is no almshouse for lost orphan boys.
Wanted me to think I was next. Enjoy that? Getting a rise out of folk?
You guessed it. The harlots' hounds that land here, I detest them. So I do everything in my power so they'll know they're in the clink, not on holiday. I've brought the prisoner, sir.
Unbind him and leave us. Greetings, Witcher.
Your face doesn't look good. Though, looked even worse last time I saw you.
I apply an arnica extract. I can hardly feel it anymore. But my scars pale in comparison to the fate Syanna met with. The fate that was your doing. I trusted you. And how did you repay me? Consider it, Witcher. Why do you think the Duchessa had Syanna hidden away to start with? Can you guess?
I'm sorry. Might not believe me, but couldn't have predicted that turn of events. Certainly never wanted that.
Enough. We shall speak of it no more.
Guess there's been a decision in my case.
Truly? Is that all you care about? Your own hide?
Not only. Also care how the Duchess feels, for example. And I hope that, unlike you, she doesn't blame this all on me.
A court heard your case, not Anna Henrietta. The facts are as follows. You were hired to kill the beast. Not only did you fail in that endeavor, but you also caused the death of our Duchessa's sister. Have I missed anything? I'll have you know that were it up to me, you would rot in our dungeon until your dying day.
Glad you didn't have the deciding vote then.
At any rate, I am not the best person to tell you what was decided in your matter. I'd say the man who worked hardest to tip the scales in your favor should.
What are you talking about? What man? Dandelion?
Sheesh, Geralt. You look like you've seen a ghost.
A ghost wouldn't have surprised me half this much, I promise you. What are you doing in Beauclair?
Officially, visiting Henrietta. That is to say, the Duchess. We're old friends. But you know that. Unofficially, I'm saving your hiney.
You? You're a persona non grata in Toussaint. Undesirable.
Didn't stop me from risking my skin for you. In my book, friendship is all that matters. Well, friendship and love. And art. Oh, and wine.
How'd you even know I was in prison?
Regis came to see me right after they locked you up. I mean, Regis, right? Can you believe that? To come back after... Amazing. He told me everything, and naturally, I couldn't possibly leave you to rot in there.
Take it I'm free, thanks to...
Oh, I have my ways. But just so you know, Duchess was so furious, I think she even forgot she'd banished me from Beauclair.
How'd you get her to take...
I appealed to the faultless intentions that guided you. To your reputation. You even got her to leave your vineyard with...
Dandelion, you're a regular master of diplomacy. Thanks.
Listen, you do whatever needs doing, but I've got to get... Some folk forget that under the ducal regalia, she's just an ordinary woman who's lost a loved one.
Been meaning to ask...
All right. Recovering...
So you...
Of course we are.
No idea. Just within the realm of possibility.
The bond between the Duchess and myself is one of pure...
All right.
See you, Geralt.
Off we go. We'll collect your things at the door. Follow me to the exit. Stop dragging your feet. Stop dragging your feet. Your things are past the first gate to take to leave them. I don't really give a fig.
Don't smile so wide. Someone's liable to see. Could mean trouble.
I can't help myself. Just so glad to see you.
Glad to see you too, my vampire friend. Thanks for getting Dandelion to come.
It was nothing. True, he was not at first terribly eager to fake.
Well played.
Yet he so rarely is, poor man.
What did you do
While you vegetated in that correctional facility?
Of course.
The relationship between two numbers. Dettlaff's 4 victims, and the 5 chivalric virtues.
Mean to tell me, after all we've figured out, that you...
Belief's got nothing to do with it. It's cold logic, deduction. Syanna went to great lengths to make folk believe the beast was punishing those who be... Were I in her shoes, I'd make sure the number of victims matched. Are you not at all curious who was meant to be the 5th?
If I say yes, what then?
Then you'll come with me for another chat with the bootblack. You see, I've learned he delivered the notes to Dettlaff. Our search starts with him.
Fine, see what he has to say. Could use a good walk, work out the kinks if nothing else.
Come then.
Oh, it's the chap with the swords. Sir, you look like some...
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a propos...
Not wearing boots just now, but guess I could pull...
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots?
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain.
Man in the frock...
Why, of course.
If you're about to tell me this information... How'd you get those...
Beggars brought them.
Beggars?
Why, 4.
Just 4?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else?
What? Come now. It... Oh, I know.
Kid, my patient. Where'd they get the...
I don't know. They'd come...
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know.
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just...
Thanks. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Hey there.
Greeting. All injured. A very rich...
Take care.
Come early. Come often.
Accent free!
Witchers are walking, walking. Witchers are walking on a bright summer's day.
battle camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Decent folk, you mention.
Why? Do you doubt?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
You are one damn
pathetic.
Are you well, my friend? Well, I saw your opponents gain the upper hand, so I took the liberty of jumping in.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they...
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike... I do not oppose going elsewhere, were we to have somewhere to go.
What is this
You could call it that.
You help them?
Because they
need some information. Looking for a man who might have...
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourself.
Thanks.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I...
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black.
Does anyone know what's the...
Why should I squeal?
You can tell me, Romain.
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black.
I still have mine.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy.
But I was to deliver it personally. You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while. All right, take it.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It's...
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly...
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim.
Indeed. The logic...
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Obscured the victim's links to Siana, even as she had those...
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions, ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister?
Yes, yes, and yes. All those make sense, and none are mutually exclusive.
Can only guess what...
I believe we may dare to assume so. Sienna's death was also the death of the Duchess's...
Pretty rare thing. What?
Now we drink. Unless that's...
Let's go. Haven't had a drink in weeks.
Why not admit you're simply afraid of her reaction?
She already locked me up once.
I cannot. At times one must abandon grand politics for a bit of simple pleasure. I believe this is one of those times.
Met a whole rogues gallery. All interesting folk in prison. Can't say I'm eager to ever see any of my cellmates again, though.
Of all the places to wind up behind bars, Toussaint was a good choice. No other ruler I know would change their mind so quickly. Especially given it wasn't about just anyone, but the Duchess's very own sister. As you know, I had little sympathy for Sienna. Nonetheless, I very much regret I could not keep her safe. To you, her ultimate fate, does it still bring on the occasional pang of regret?
Yeah. Still.
Well then. Drink up.
Always seemed a very...
I fear there are worries for which, quite simply, there is no other...
Beauclair seems safe now, though I'm still left wondering. I mean, Detloff's alive.
No. He had a score to settle with Sienna. He has no reason to attack...
Sure hope so.
Supreme.
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the core...
Thanks.
A trifle. Incidentally, have you thought about what you do with your prize?
Know what? Think I just might. But one day I'll want to see what it's like.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances like Mamoon's and...
Killed him. What about you now?
I do. I must find Detla.
Vampire friendships.
Do I detect a note of...
Not at all.
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do. Actually, I'd love to go home.
and they wreck. And that goes old.
Master Witcher, some unknown...
Who is it?
Alas, they didn't...
Triss?
In the flesh?
I thought you were in Kavir.
I got tired of waiting for you, so I decided to head to Tucson.
Things are pretty much wrapped up.
I hope you're not upset I came...
True, I haven't always been fond of surprises. But I think I've changed my... Let's go outside. How are things in
Amazingly boring and predictable. Council meetings...
Missing the excitement?
You know the Aetheri saying... The other mages I brought with me from Novigrad, or who made it north on their own, feel the same. You wouldn't... Sometimes I think it's all too lovely to be true. But for now, it's...
So...
I think you know the answer to that. I like it a lot. How's it?
Just finished some remodeling. Hey, there are already some new maybe a hedge maze? With a...
Oh, Geralt.
Not bringing it up to tease, but to reminisce.
I've got it with me. I could put it on when...
Can't wait. How'd you find me?
I have my ways, Geralt.
Oh, yeah. So, what become...
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me your joke.
You can breathe easy. Far... In all seriousness, though. I did...
Why not?
Because you said you've grown to like pleasant surprises.
This is your first...
Sorry.
Oh?
Lie down in the sun. And not move an inch.
Ah, right. A packed schedule. Not overdoing it a tad.
Oh, gotta get the most of this weather before I return north. Know that joke about how to tell when summer's come to Kavir?
The rain isn't quite so cold.
And sadly, that's not far from the truth. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. Now you'll...
I wouldn't worry about... Mind if I...
Just a moment.
Renovations coming up.
I am delighted to... You must forgive me, my temerity, sir.
Sure.
During the tidying that... And then he ran straight into the... It was... So this... Isn't that...
Every day the same. Wine, and look like smuggling wine. It's enough to drive you crazy. Diddly snips! My back aches something horrid!